The head of state was the chief guest during this year's Governors' Conference being held in Eldoret in the county of Uasin Gishu. The forum is aimed at looking at gains and weaknesses of devolution 10 years after its introduction. It was here that President William Ruto cited major weaknesses hampering realization of fruits of devolution, top being corruption.
We shall treat corruption at all levels of government as a high priority law enforcement issue requiring expeditious and decisive response. Regardless of position, office or status, any person implicated in the loss of public funds, whether in the national or devolved government, must encounter the punitive consequences of their action in full.
If the 2010 Constitution is the crown for the country, then devolution is the critical jewel in that crown.
Transformative service delivery as devolved entities requires proactive performance management underpinned by transparency, which propels us towards effective governance.
He said his administration is committed to ending corruption and said the fight will cut across counties, including Uasin Gishu County. The conference is set to continue the whole week.
I expect the agencies concerned to move with speed and attend to the many cases of corruption that are festering in many counties, including Uasin Gishu County.
On behalf of my colleagues, our sincere gratitudes for the end-of-year disbursements, which were on time for the first time in 10 years. Your Excellency, also, for the first time in 10 years, we got our July disbursements for this financial year that we've started 2023-2024 on time.
89 billion that counties have generated since their establishments. This, by all means, demonstrates significant commitment on the part of the national government to cascade resources and development to the grassroots for the benefit of Kenyans.
Remaining functions that are still being discharged by national government and transfer them to the counties. I am very happy that between the national government and the committee that is responsible for that job and the other stakeholders, we have finally agreed on the functions that should be transferred. An analysis is going on the funding that will accompany the transfer of those functions. And I am told that in the next 60 days, we should be able to transfer all the remaining functions to our counties.
Elvis Kosgei, KT News, Uasin Gishu County.